Hello, I'm Vincent Pena, and I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm going to do a daily reading for today, January 5th, 2016, the first day of Mercury retrograde. Wow. I'm sure some of you, or a lot of you, are feeling a little unsettled and wondering where things are going. I have a favorite astrologer that I listen to, the Leo King, who explains a lot about the Mercury retrograde. And what he says is, out of since last year, the few that we had were crazy times. This particular year, they're going into Earth signs, I believe, which are going to be a little calmer. This particular Mercury retrograde, and I quote from him, it's like taking a snapshot of ourselves and seeing where we are and reevaluating things to move forward, and just taking this time to step back and really look at where we are now and where we want to be and how we want to achieve our goals. So, with that being said, I'm going to choose a deck, or the deck's going to choose me, actually. And my cat is here again. This is Gus. And here's Morty. Hi. So, let's see. They're here to bless my table, bless my crystals, bless this reading. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, get down. Okay. So, the cards that keep calling to me are these, which are my John Holland Oracle Heart cards. Come on, move, honey. Get out of the way. Come on. And then also, these cards have been calling to me too. So I'll pick a couple from this deck and a couple from this deck. And they're both John Hollands. That's great. Okay. All right. So now I will call on my angels and my spirit guides and my higher power to enhance the gifts that were given to me, and to bring in the love and the peace and the serenity to give you an accurate reading. I'm telling you it's enough. So now that I've shuffled, I will whatever card pops up. Oh. Ooh, they want me to give a long reading today. Okay. So 5 cards popped up. out of the first deck. So I'll go pretty quickly. The first card is Seek. And again, this is the time to step back and look at where you are now and where you want to be, and the plans that you've made in 2015 up until now. Taking a step back and looking and reevaluating, reassessing, seeking guidance to get you to move forward. Again, in Mercury retrograde, you don't want to make new plans. You don't want to start new relationships or start anything new. You want to, but anything you've already started, this is the time to again look at and maybe even change the journey, change the road, change the path, meaning you want to get to that same goal, but maybe that's not the path that you're on is the right path to go on. Or it might be, or you may again go off into a different path to reach a similar goal, but not necessarily the one that you were originally thinking. Does that make sense? But again, seek guidance, seek I just hear guidance, seek help if you need, and just watch everything carefully. The retrograde ends on the 25th, so you have this much time, you have 21 days to really take a look at everything. Next card is called Flow, and what I'm feeling is an energy flow coming from this. It's just, again, there's a lot of stuff going on, and we may be feeling a little uneasy and a little restless, and there's just a lot going on, and it's fast. The flow is again fast. Pull back, relax, trust your heart. Things will start, once you start pulling back, you'll notice how things start getting easier, and the flow will ease back, and it'll settle. It'll settle. The next card is Love Abounds. There's a lot of love coming in, a lot of I feel like maybe you've met someone special recently, and you're falling. Again, take this time to, instead of jumping into something or a relationship or being in that where there's hearts everywhere. I see a lot of hearts floating around and smiles and this and that. Really, both of you take a step back and make sure. I mean, you get to know each other. That's basically it. Get to know each other and see where it goes. Because right now, once you meet somebody and that might be the right person, you're just like happy, giddy, da 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 da. But it's, you have to get to know the person. Take some time out and ask each other questions. What you like, what you don't like. What are your goals, your aspirations? You probably may have the same goals, and you can work together in your new life. So, but there's a lot of love going around, and there's a lot of support. Also, there's a lot of love from people who care about you, family members, friends, mentors who want you to succeed. So it's a nice card. I feel really good when I see this card. Enjoy. Trust. Trust yourself. Trust your heart. Trust that things are going to be fine. Trust that what you're doing is right. Trust that you're going to be great. You've been working hard. You've been really trying to turn your life around, and it's taking longer than expected. But do trust that it's going to happen. This is the year. But on the 26th, things are just going to shoot forward. It's just going to be amazing. But you need to trust your heart. Get rid of fears. Get rid of doubts. Pull back and just trust yourself, trust the love in your heart. You know. Okay, detach. This is again pulling back and reassessing. I love this. I'm hearing it now. So again, when you pull back and reevaluate, detach yourself from the situation. Detach yourself as if you were an auditor, as if you were someone who's coming in to look at your records and look at your accomplishment. Look at it that way. Look at it as a person who is not involved in the situation, and then reassess. That's a great. Oh, I love this. That's a great idea. It's a great way of finding out where the open holes are. This is a great card. Use this 21 days to detach yourself from the goals and the work and look at it from another point of view. So this way you don't have any emotional, yeah, that's it. You don't have any emotional attachment to it by being an auditor. That's the only word that comes into my head, being an auditor. You don't have any emotional attachment to it, and you can make notes and give yourself those notes on what needs to be changed or what needs to be improved or what doesn't need to be improved, or things that you're doing already that you want to keep doing. So this is a great card. I'm hearing to pick one card out of this stack. There it is. No, is it? Yeah. Here we go. Love begins. It's not necessarily love from a person, although it could be, and so for some of you it probably is. But it's just a love of yourself. I'm feeling that some of you have had a problem with yourself and putting yourself down and feeling like you're just not worthy, and you are. And this is the time to again reevaluate yourself and see your accomplishments and see the things that you've brought in 2015. Stop thinking about the bad. Stop thinking about the hurt, the whatever it was that happened. That's all in the past. use those things as tools to grow and to learn from, and start loving yourself. That's where love begins. Love begins within you. And once you start seeing that, and once you start feeling that, you'll be amazed on the positivity that comes into your life, and the people that come into your life that are nothing like you've ever had before. The abundance, the love. I mean, literally the love that comes into your life. Take it from someone who knows. I took a year and started and really reevaluated myself, and loving myself. And as I told someone yesterday, I'm 90% there, and the other 10% is the hardest, because it's physical. It's stuff that you see every day, and and that's something you have to get used to. So it's not easy, but once you do it, you start seeing it. Trust me, you start seeing it. So take this time and start loving yourself. So that was the end of this. That's the end of this reading, and I hope that it resonated with you. If you want to get a personal reading from me, you can go to my website at www.divineconcourse.com. That's DIVINECONCOURSE.com, or email me at divineconcourse@gmail.com. I'm available by appointment. I'm available on FaceTime. I'm available on Skype. And if you don't have those, if you have another app, I'll get it. So anyway, I leave you with love and light. And again, love yourself, and I will see you soon.